Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back. It's a Sunday night here, back in my house, and I'm coming back with my version of this week's sketch, which is week 3. But you won't see this for 2 weeks, so you'll be on week 5. So I'm always going to be 2 weeks behind. But I've been having a little play with the birthday bonanza, but not so much the stamp set, apart from this little tiny thing here and the happy birthday. I've been doing a bit of fussy cutting. I have got the dies coming, but they've not arrived yet. So I need to cut maybe another one of these out. I know this flirty flamingo does not go with this cardstock, but I think it looks really sweet against there. I don't think you can really tell much that it doesn't belong. So I've used that. This is the piece that was left over. I've got so much stuck in my teeth. I got a top folding card base today, which is 300 GSM. So this is 4 1/8 by 11 3/4, and it's just folded in half. So I'm going to have the little parcels on the inside. It doesn't fit all the way across, but it just saves me throwing that little piece of paper away. I have fussy cut a few of the creatures out. Koala, the lion, and the pelican. I just need another koala, I think. I'll have to look at my one. So I'm just going to pop some glue on that. And I'm having it present side up because it's going to be a birthday card. So I'll try and keep the distance. There we go. Perfect. So, yeah, I had some spare top folding note cards after cutting down some cardstock, so I thought, let's do this. So let me glue these 2 pieces together. That is the reverse. And this is 5.5 by 3, and I'll tell you now, because my flirty flamingo piece is, I've forgotten. 3 7/8. Yeah, 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and the DSP is 3 3/4 by 5.5. Nice little border. And attach that. I haven't even shown you my card yet, have I? Ha ha ha. Let me just attach this on. A nice little even border again, all the way round. Perfect. Now wait, this is my card. This is our sketch this week. It was 4 squares, but 1 with a scallop. Actually had a cupcake there and a picture of a cupcake there, with a strip across there. It's all going to come out of this. Maybe I'll make my little strip a little bit longer. And then I've just dotted a couple, because there's only 3 of the animals. There's the koala, the lion, and the toucan. So I've had 2 koalas, 2 lions, and a toucan. So I just fussy cut them out. So I have got here, I've got my koala. I can always snip away the balloons. I've got 2 of the lions, but I would like another one with a hat. And I've got my toucan, but because it's so tall, I'm going to just snip off those beautiful balloons, because he doesn't need them, bless him. And that's what I did on that one there as well. But this is our sketch this week. So I've got that one ready. I've got a lion and his balloons. I can't really snip away his balloons. I might just angle that. And then that could get glued on the inside even. Maybe on this card. While the glue lids, oh look at that, it's coming out, it's gushing out. Don't let these little things go to waste. There we go, let's get the pin back in there. Look, it's oozing out all over the place. It's because it's coming towards the end, and the rate I pulled the pin out caused it a vacuum. So it's like suction. So Look, I have got, did I fetch, yes, there it is. I fetched some more across. So I've got him with balloons. Oh, I want it this one really with the hat, but maybe I can cover his little feet up. But these papers are really off. I had a look at the other one. I'll show you. If you grab your papers out, you'll see that the toucan is full, and then when it moves along to the next section, it's up a little bit, and then when you move along a bit more, it's up even higher. So the DSP is a bit wonky-fied. Well, it is on mine anyway. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that on theirs. Just let you move the paper and just chomp the scissors. And again, just snip that off. That's better. Okay, an angle then. I just don't want his little ears. There we go. It's just so cute. We've had some marvellous entries. I must admit, you lovely ladies come up with some gorgeous, gorgeous sketches each week. I just put the sample up. Perfect. How cute. Mind you, he's going on white background, so you know when you make a little bit of a mess. Maybe, I know it sounds a bit tight, I'm just going to chop his little hat off. So I can stick it on his head. I hate cutting circles out, especially fussy cutting circles. There we go, so that can go on top of his little head there, because we chopped his feet off. Where there's a will, there's a way, so we will add those on there later. So let's get rid of the rubbish, because I've still got one or two I can cut out there. So let's set that to one side. I've got a little tiny black strip. This is about just short of well, it's about 1/4 of an inch, because I want it to go along the top of my happy birthday. All fingers and thumbs. And I'm covered in glue. Just bear with me, sorry. So, glue eraser on your fingers, brilliant. There we go. So, with this piece of cardstock, this is thick whisper white. I'm going to be using the die machine. But first of all, I want to cut them down, because they are actually 2-inch squares. Well, yeah, roughly. So I want 1, 2. There will cut my 4 little squares out. This now will go along the bottom of my card under those there, and it's slightly wider, which is good. I need to trim that off. So if I got a little pencil. Perfect. Mind you, saying that it's 3 3/4. So this is just off. Perfect. That takes that little bit off I don't need. I'm going to attach this along that top edge there, and then this is slightly longer, so I'll trim that off as well. But I could do that with scissors. So carefully remove that. Perfect. Try my best to join in with the sketches. Cute. Make sure that's perfect. Yes. I could just grab my little scissors for this. Take that off. Perfect. Oh, look, it's oozing out again. Oh, come on now. There we go. We will be using it again in a minute, but I'm forever covered in glue. Girls and boys, forever and ever covered in glue. So let's cut our little squares out and everything first now. So I've got my little machine. I used the second smallest of the stitched shaped. Blah, blah, blah. I can't think. They're the stitched shapes. So, and I used number 5 on the scallop. So I think that has to go first. And then I've got enough space to cut that one. There we go. Them a little squeeze together, and because it's thick cardstock, ooh, they come out a lot easier. So there's the stitched one. That's cute. Oh, it's not quite gone all the way through there. Oh, let's rip the back. No one's going to see the back. So that's from the layering squares, and that's the stitched one, number 5. And then I need 2 more of the stitched shaped framelets. That's the word I was looking for, stitched shaped framelets. I can go through. Let's give that a good winding. So one more and we can start putting this card together. I better do that just to make sure. Okay, there, and that's it. Perfect. So I've got all my little squares. So cute. Yes, it's the second one in from the smallest, or the third one down from the largest. So 1, 2, 3. I wish Stampin' Up did really big circles and ovals, and because sometimes they're not quite always big enough for some of the projects I'd like to use them on. So there's those 2 sets. Cute, cute, cute. Don't know if I'm going to have the same layout, but what I did, I stuck down the little animals first before adding those little pom-pom thingies, which is the top of the hat really. So I'm going to work out which one. Where's his little hat gone? There it is. So I'm going to try and keep it the same, but one of my lions has got a hat and the other one's got a balloon, so just as it comes. I didn't want to chomp into any more paper just to get another little lion just for his hat. So I'm sure it will look nice with the balloons too. And there's that cute little hat on top of his head. Perfect. And I'm going to pop them all on dimensionals, so we can do that whilst we got them out. Our lovely little toucan. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, well, I know they're on the stamps as well, but when we could have stood and coloured them all out, coloured them all in, but you've got to add the faces. I think it looks a little bit weird, and then you've got to add the mane, Why didn't they just add the mane and the face? I don't know. No idea. I suppose it's if you want a different colour bird or a different colour koala. Oh, am I missing something? Yeah, there he is. Cutie pie. So I'm only gluing the bodies because that's the only bit that's going to fit on the squares. And then the lion. So cute. So, let's pop. Oh, I should have popped dimensionals on yet. Let me just get this glue. I'm going to have to wash my nozzle, I think. Clean it all out. I'm getting covered. Oh, I just bashed my elbow. Right, ink. I think these would make perfect little birthday cards for little kids. Mind you, I like koalas. I love lions, but I'm keeping this pretty much maybe over this side a little bit because I want to line that up because I want to make space for this cute little lion to go on there as well. But it's pretty much the same. But I tell you what I didn't do on here, which I wanted to do, was just add a couple of these as well around the birthday. Cute. And then with these then, wherever I could squeeze one in, I did. Just so cheeky and cute. I mean, you could get all array of colours, but I think there's enough colour going on with the DSP and the animals. I think they're just so adorable. So cute. There we go. And now, oh, we've done our happy birthday. Gaynor was looking for it. Happy birthday, and he's already done it. Have I cleaned it as well? I certainly have now. Oh, Mr. Boyce, you're an angel.
I know.
Thank you, sweetie.
Hi.
There we go, girls. Got a hi from Mr. Boyce. Mr. B. Oh, thank you, sweetness. He's a darling. Nice cup of coffee. So let's finish off putting the dimensionals on the back of these two. And then our sentiment as well. Whoops. Sticking to me like mad. Thing is now, it's the lining up bit I don't like. Oh, I'm terrible at lining things up. I know I should use a ruler, but oh, let's try and be good. Come on. Yeah, Gaynor, try and be good. So, I want this about a quarter of an... Look at me in the way. Trust me to get the biggest root. Like, use your bone folder. So, oh no, I can't because I can't judge it. So I want it to come down about a quarter of an inch. I want to make sure it's straight. And start peeling. And I come in about a quarter of an inch as well. I'm not pressing nothing until I make sure everything is in its place. I'm just gently putting them down. Because that one is just slightly smaller. So I'm going to have to go with that one in the middle. Let me smooth that. That looks okay. So I'm going to have this one. Oh, that looks a little bit lopsided. Oh. I'm thinking you've got two balloons next to each other here. Oh. That's okay. Maybe I can add a dot of glue under there in a minute. Then our happy birthday is going just underneath. And I know that's straight. That looks okay, doesn't it? It doesn't look too bad at all. Nice and straight. So let's get the glue and just dot some under there now. Now we know where it is, and we're just going to add a dot. I wish I'd got, I wasn't going to chop and pop, like I say, in another piece of paper, just for one with a hat. But there we go. Oh, look at that, poking out again. That glue is terrible. I mean, you could grab your envelope now and you could stamp on there. You could have added one of those little cutouts on your envelopes. I might do that at a later date, but it's so cute. See, we chopped his hat off. But this was just one small section. I had to, it's about 3 inches. So, but I love the dotted paper on the back as well. You could, if you have some spare, you could maybe chop a line off. Oh, that's too wide. And maybe just put a small section up the top as well. Again, it's well off. So it's just a folding line. But you could do that. Let's have a go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there you are. Give it that. So let's chop this down to 4 1/8. And let's do just about 1/2 inch. So this width is 1/2 inch. Let's do one in the other one as well, because I don't like seeing bits of paper go to waste. Whoops. Something just got a stitch in my side. So 2 seconds, girls. You know me. Tissue to hand. Oh, look at those cute little faces. You could have it either way, it doesn't matter. Bam, bam, bam. Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. Don't worry about that little bit, we can snip that off in a minute. I think they're so adorable. But yeah, that's our sketch this on week 3. Perfect. I'm gonna have to sort this nozzle out. Come here. I'm not doing it on purpose. I always pull funny faces. You see me when I'm peeling spuds, my tongue sticking out and everything. And just nip that over. Remove that. There is our beautiful birthday bonanza. What's the fraction on this one? Birthday bonanza. Week 3 sketch. With a little bit of activity going on the inside as well. That is so sweet. Where's that paper gone? There are a couple of little balloons on there as well. So let me just nip them out. I'm the world's worst for cutting circles. I just cannot do it. But thankfully, they've got a white background. Oh, look at that. Alright, pig's ear. Oh, I'm going to leave it like that. How many times have I put this glue stopper in now? Too many times. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Perfect. There we go. I'm done. I've done enough. So today you can even you don't even have to have the stamp set. You can get a happy birthday from anywhere and just this beautiful paper, a DSP, and still have a gorgeous card without having to stamp much at all. But yeah, use these papers. Fussy cut the little ornaments, the little creatures out, and you've got a beautiful birthday card. I'm sure any child would love that. I'd really love a thumbs up and a share. I like to keep the sketch ones simple. Even though it looks like there's so much going on, I think it's just absolutely adorable. So yeah, thumbs up, share, be great. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. You can do that by pressing the little icon. Whoa, where's Gaynor now? Down in the bottom corner, and then just next to that you'll see a little bell. Press that as well. You get a notification every time I upload, which tends to be on a daily basis. So come and see what I make tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.